Peace, y'all, and welcome back to another tea time. You already know the vibes, divine destiny. What you sipping on? I'm sipping on my coffee with some cinnamon and some hazelnut. Mm, mm. So good it's fogging up the glasses. Yeah. Grab your tea, grab your water, grab your coffee, grab your vibe, whatever it is that you need to vibe with me in this conversation today. Okay, today Spirit put it on my heart to meditate on the fact that having haters is truly a compliment, right? So grab your vibe and let's get comfortable in this conversation. So, what I mean when I say having haters is truly a compliment. And I really encourage you, if you don't already, to start taking the fact that there are people hating on you, what you're doing, how you show up in this world. Take it fully, wholeheartedly, and authentically as a comment if you are not already. And here is why you should do so. First, let's break down what a hater is, okay? A hater, in this sense, for all purposes of this video, right? A hater is anyone who is consciously or intentionally, sometimes even unintentionally, sending you negativity, negative energy, negative thoughts, right? Sometimes even going as far as to speak negatively on your name, on your energy, on just you or whatever it is you got going on in your life, right? That's a hater, right? Especially if what you're doing is in alignment with your highest self, highest good, highest purpose. If what you're doing is in some way, shape, or form elevating you as a person, elevating your growth, elevating and illuminating, right? The movement, choices, and decisions that you have made that are bringing you into this place of whatever platform you're sitting on for somebody to hate, right? Like they say, if you don't have haters, you're not doing something right? If you don't have haters, you're probably being a people pleaser, and we need to check that a little bit, right? Because the haters come from just simply doing you, living, being, and breathing authentically in your own right. If you are living, breathing, and existing authentically for yourself as yourself, I'm guaranteeing you are gonna have a hater, and somebody's just gonna be mad because they can't show up like you show up. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, if you don't have a hater, you're either not showing up fully and authentically for yourself, or you're being a people pleaser, which is still, you are not fully and authentically showing up for yourself because you're trying to show up more for other people. That's neither here nor there. We are focused solely on the haters, okay? So if you got haters and you living authentically in your energy, this conversation is absolutely for you. But the reason, at least the reason that the download, the message that came from me today about why you should look at having haters as a compliment is because energy is so valuable. Our energy, our time is our most valuable resource. It's our most valuable currency, right? So if somebody is spending their hard-earned time, like, we exchange our time for money. We go to work and we exchange our time for money. So like, that's real life currency. So if somebody is exchanging their hard-earned time and energy intentionally toward you, it's not even an exchange at that point, because at that point they're just sending it to you. They're spending their hard-earned energy and time on you. They're pouring it into you, even if it is hating. Even if it's some hating ass energy, even if it's some negative energy coming your way, they're spending their time and their energy, their most valuable resource and currency on you. That's a compliment. Like, literally, you could be doing anything else. 4 on my timer. I could be doing anything else with their time, with their energy, with their thought form, right? This is where all the magic starts. You do anything with your mental, but you're putting your mental energy and capacity onto me. That's a compliment. Period. right? It's almost like, especially if you're living in your purpose and people are hating on you specifically because you're living in your purpose, it's like your purpose, you standing in your purpose gives purpose to those people, which is why they're mad. People aren't hating on you when you're not standing in your purpose because whatever, you're at the same level as everybody else. But when you start to stand in your purpose, it makes you stand out, it makes you shine a little brighter. And then the people who cannot or are not standing out, who are not shining as brightly, are gonna feel some type of way, right? So of course that's where that hating energy comes from, because how dare you want to shine brighter, you know what I mean? And you shining brighter makes others feel inadequate, or it shines a reflection on the parts of them that they need to be working on or leaning into or pouring into more to actually shine the way that they're supposed to. But that goes with answering the call and making those choices and doing the things to be in alignment with yourself in the first place. And if they hate you, then they already just not in alignment. Let's be real, right? But them pouring their energy into you, now you get to choose, because everybody got choices. You get to choose how you spend that energy, how you spend that currency. Now it's up to you, right? It's like, you know, it's like a back and forth debate in the spiritual community of like, is spiritual warfare only works on you if you believe it works on you, right? Like you have to put energy into it. And I think on me personally, on some level, I agree with that. But I also agree that there is energy and belief and intention behind the energy being sent to you enough for it to at least move towards your energetic field. Right now, if you prayed up, protected, you in line with yours, you know what I'm saying, then like you're not worried about it. Your energy cannot be penetrated because no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And that's really what that is. Like the intention and the energy is there. That is the weapon. And it is formed through the thought, through the action, through the speaking, whatever it is that they saying or doing against you. But it actually prospering stops because you're protected, right? Divinely guided and protected in everything that you do. So like the weapon was formed when they were in their mind, or when they were speaking ill about you, right? When they were pouring that negative energy or intention, but it did not prosper, and it does not prosper because you were divinely guided and protected. Stayed up, prayed up. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of energy that is on, but that doesn't stop that energy from coming for you, right? So it doesn't make it like not real. Anywho, I personally, me, because I acknowledge that everybody got haters. The same way everybody got choices. You could choose to be a hater, you could choose to be a motivator. That's what was on you. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm not going to choose to be a hater, but I do recognize the haters. And instead of just saying, like, oh, that no weapon formed against me shall prosper, and like, I'm just going to let that energy drop at my gates, like, what? That's currency. I'm taking that. That's running. That's mine now. That's mine now. You wanted to send your energy over here? Great, it's mine now. Now it's here. I transmuted it. I alchemized it. I cleansed it. I purified it. It's mine now. It's for my highest good. It's for my highest purpose. So when someone is sending you energy, positive or negative, take that as a compliment and receive that, right? Receive it cleared, receive it cleansed, receive it alchemized, transmuted for your highest good, your highest self, your highest purpose, your highest timeline. Do you know what I'm saying? If someone is hating on you, take it as a compliment, because they are sending you their most precious and valuable resource. They can't get that back. They can't get that back. They can get that back. And that's where we come into play, right? If someone is hating on you and you choose to engage in the hatred, you choose to engage in the lower vibrational energy, you choose to engage in the tit for tat back and forth of it all. Do you know what I'm saying? Now you're giving that energy back to them. You're giving that energy back to them times tenfold. You're giving them exactly what they were looking for, because they're hating on you to get some kind of energy, to get some kind of fuel, to feed off of you, to feed into you. And if you engage, now they've got the hook. Now they plugged in. If this is a plug and you were the outlet and they need you for energy, they hating trying to like, it's spirit. Spirit just gave me the vision of, you know how like when you're trying to plug in your phone in the wall charger, but you're not looking, and so you just kind of like fighting with the wall charger, right? That's them hating. And until you decide to engage, they just gonna be sitting there fighting with the invisible wall charger that's moving around, and they're not gonna be able to find it because you're not engaging. But as soon as you engage, that cord hits that wall charger, and now you're fueling them, you're pouring energy back into them. Whereas you could choose to say, okay, I recognize these haters. I'm going to allow my force field, I'm going to allow my energetic protection to block that out. But I'm also going to send that up, send that energy to my highest good, send that into my energy resource bank. Now it's mine because you wanted to send it my way, right? Okay. Thank you for the compliment. Thank you for the energy. Thank you for the time. It's mine now. 11:11 on my timer, right? And when you shift your energy into this is my energy now. I get to do with what I will. It's no longer has your intention. Once it hit these little gates right here, pew pew, didn't do nothing. Now it's on the ground. Now I came out to my gates. I picked that energy up. I sent it up. Now it's pouring back into my life 1,000 times over because I've blessed it. I've asked God to put some protective energy on it. Archangel Michael, whoever it is you're working with, Archangel Raphael, to pour some love into it. You know what I'm saying? Whoever it is you're working with and rocking with. My highest self, whatever it is. Do you know what I'm saying? But you get the choice. Once someone sends that negative, hating ass, stank ass energy your way, right? As soon as it hits your force field and absolutely does not penetrate because no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Now you get to choose, do I want to just leave this here and just let this sit here? Do I want to return this back? Because you could do that too now. Or do I want to transmute this for my highest good, highest self, highest purpose? The choice is yours, but the choice is absolutely the choice begins when you choose to react or respond to whatever situation or energy or conversation is coming your way. Right, whatever hate in whatever form it is, if you choose to respond, if you choose to engage, right, now you're giving that hater that energy that they need, that fuel that they need, that clout that they need, right? Or you could choose to block it off completely and they aren't getting anything. You could choose to send that energy up and allow it to pour back into you, or you could choose to return that energy back to the sender. But the energy is yours to deal with what it is that you want to do with it. Do you feel me? So when you engage with, not engage with, but when you encounter a hater, okay, just remember they're pouring their precious energy, their precious time, their precious resource, their God-given resource, okay, that they can't get back into me. No matter what that package looks like, they're still pouring their time and their energy and their thought magic into you. So receive that as a compliment because clearly you're worth pouring that energy into, whether they recognize that or not. That's exactly what's happening. You moving in your purpose, you moving in your light, and that's what I was saying earlier, is giving them purpose. It's fueling them. Even if that fuel is, even if that purpose is to be a hater. They could choose to be in a different purpose. They could choose to move in alignment with themselves, as everyone has choices, but they ain't making that choice. Okay, so that should not affect how you choose to move and the choices you choose to move and moving in alignment with your highest self. You could either choose to allow that energy to enhance how you move in alignment with yourself, or you could choose to allow that energy to influence how you move in alignment with yourself, right? Because if you're not staying grounded, staying in alignment, staying in focus, you're allowing that outside chatter, it's going to move you out of alignment with yourself. So make sure that you're making the choices, the movements, the steps every day, no matter what kind of haterade everybody else sipping wine around here. Okay, you don't sip the juice. Okay, don't drink the Kool-Aid. We don't want to know the flavor. Okay, it's haterade out here, and it's contagious. So stay prayed up, stay protected, right? As long as you stay in your alignment, in your energy, in your flow, in your light, in your purpose, no weapon formed against you shall prosper anyway. So stay in remembrance of that, and then you choose how you want to move forward with the complementary energy that other people are throwing at you, because ultimately it's up to you, and it can fuel you. You can throw it back, or you can just let it be what it's gonna be. But you have the power in your hands. That has been the message. If you like this video, share it with somebody you love. If you need anything from me, it's in the description box below. And until next time, stay divine. Peace.